All right, this is day 4 on the New England Trail. I am headed north to New Hampshire, started at the Long Island Sound, and last night I stayed at the Cattail Shelter. If you're hammock camping, there's not a lot of great options for trees. I ended up using this tree right here that's to the left of the left shelter, and then I kind of strung it up on this beam over here. And there was 2 guys camping here last night. They were going southbound, Ironheart and Cowboy. They each took a shelter, and this shelter right here has a bad leak. So if you see, like, there's a hole there, I think the water just pooled up and dumped on them last night because it poured rain. I stayed dry, and all my stuff was dry by the morning, so no worries about that. So I'm just getting packed up now. I have a long day today. I think I'm hiking 17.6 miles to the next campsite. So we're going to see how this goes. I don't think it's going to be too difficult terrain. I think there's going to be a lot of kind of little ups and downs, and I'm going to be hiking on a ridge for a lot of it. And I'm going to get to stop for lunch at this place called New Guida's, about 7 miles in. So that'll be a good way to recharge and re-energize for the next few miles. So after leaving camp, it's just a short way down to the road, and then you got a little bit of a road walk. Then you get back in the woods on the right. Looks like I have a little bit of a climb. Last night was really cool. I was starting to think I wasn't going to run into any other hikers, so I set up my hammock kind of in the middle of the 2 shelters, thinking, oh, it's just gonna be me tonight anyway. And then Ironheart and Cowboy showed up, so I was like, always happens that way, where you think you're alone and then you do something like like set up your tent in the shelter or whatever, and then you look like a jerk. But they were really cool about it, and there was enough space for everybody and everything, so that's what was important. But yeah, it was really cool running into other thru-hikers, and hopefully they aren't the last ones that I'll see on the trail. Hoping at least to see some other people section hiking, or out for an overnight or something. There's a bunch of these slugs just hanging out in the dirt. A lot of little ups and downs so far. Nothing too crazy. It's a nice day. It was in the 50s when I left camp. It's supposed to get up to 73 today, so that's not too bad. It's a nice breeze, which is helping. That trail going up. I just think that's so pretty. It's probably not going to be fun climbing up, but it looks really pretty. Little peekaboo view here. Definitely very suburban. I think I'm up on the ridge now. I'm going to start getting some more views. It's a really nice walk. This is actually a better view of suburbia. Everything is so neatly spaced apart. It's so weird. Oh man, I really want to go in that pool. think every few feet there's another view, another window. And you can still see some of it through the trees between those. Wow. Massive power lines. Power suburbia. Like a twin tree trunk. One of them looks like it kind of bent or broke and fell over. And now it's hanging out with that tree trunk. Huh. That's actually kind of iffy. So we are now entering the Powder Ridge. So we're gonna start seeing some ski trails. And I've heard this is a really nice stretch. The one I just passed was a really nice one too. So I am looking forward to this. I think it's going to be a day full of views. This is the Flow Dog. Summertime they open a ski resort for mountain bikers, so they take their bikes up the lift and then they bike down the ski trails. Just seems pretty hardcore, but that's pretty cool. Cool. So this is the lift, I guess you go. Oh, I see that one over there is running. Very cool. You have to social distance even when you're on a bicycle. Wow. Nice place to take a break. Oh my god, outlet. Oh, I wonder if it's not working. The outlets are not working. I figured that was too good to be true. Super cool. No downhill loading, so you can't just hop on there and go down. Gotta get down the hard way. I'm on this, so I go left, but then I'm on this and I go right. So maybe you're supposed to go up the tree. Oh, I think it's this way. At least I hope. I just checked the map and it's this way, the Sasquatch. Okay, yeah, this looks familiar from videos I've watched. Black Diamond, oh man. Powder Ridge Mountain Park and Resort, and they have a bike symbol. That's cool. There was this rope here, so I thought I wasn't supposed to walk this way, but there is a blue blaze on the street, so I think they just don't want the bikers to go down this way. And we're leaving Powder Ridge. Oh no! Well, it was a good pow-pow. down toward the road now. I've definitely worked up an appetite. Looking forward to lunch. The best view was that last one. Pretty incredible. Cool chimney. Oh. Someone had a fire in there too. I was wrong. There's one more steep climb before we go down. Down to the road. So that was really cool. I stopped for lunch at New Guida's and got a cheeseburger and fries, and they let me charge my portable charger behind the counter because it was running kind of low. It still is, so I've been really rationing my my power there. They have trash cans there. There's like a whole outdoor seating area, and they have bathrooms which are outside of the building on the right. I ended up filling up one of my water bottles there because after talking to Ironheart and Cowboy, the water on the New England Trail isn't very plentiful, so I'm trying to heed their advice and fill up whenever I see water. But I think there's going to be a reliable water source in about 8 miles, so this should last me up till then. But yeah, that was a really good stop at New Guida's. Highly recommend. It's literally on the trail. In fact, the trail continues right from their parking lot. I've got a little less than 12 miles to get to camp. So it's a long day. I'm a third of the way there, so just plugging away. Got more stunning cliff views on the summit. Seeing a lot of day hikers out. A lot of day hikers. Looks like some kind of quarry. That whole section with the ridge line and the views, that was probably the best section on the NET so far. That was really cool. It reminded me a lot of the Mount Tom, Mount Holyoke ranges. This little road bit confused me. I was just on this busy road and you're supposed to turn onto this Bell Street. And there's a blaze over there, but I couldn't see it from the other side. So watch out for that if you are Nobo. Nice. It's a Highland Pond. I'm not sure what's up with this, but this section between Wilcox Park and where you see a stream on the map is not blazed at all. And it was saying I was on the right track on the app, and now it's showing me a little off, but I don't see any other path, and this is clearly a very, you know, well trodden path. So I'm just walking and seeing if I can find another blue blaze. Well, we met back up at the blue blazes. That was very confusing, and this looks like my reliable water source. It's gonna have to do. I'm doing my patented dinner break on a long day of hiking. Trying out the tomato risotto. It's good, but I put too much water, so it's more of a soup. I guess we got ourselves another cliff walk. Oh my god, the views keep getting better and better. Kind of road or walkway. Oh, this is the thing I was looking at over there before. Holy cow. I'm up here now. Huh. It's incredible. On the way down from Chauncey Peak features switchbacks, very unusual. And I've been seeing a lot of day hikers, which is, I think it's kind of unusual because it's almost 7 o'clock. But yeah, it's mostly like young people, I think, probably going up to the cliffs, maybe hoping to catch the sunset. Just in case you need to swap out your book. It goes alongside this reservoir. It's really cool. You can see people way up on those cliffs we just came from. We hiked that whole ridge and came down. So cool. And this is the water we were looking down on. I really enjoyed that little section. So many really great views today. This is definitely my favorite day so far. This looks like a nice place to watch the sunset. Another gorgeous cliff view. Wow. Should be almost to camp. Looks like I made it. Cool. Welcome to the Lamentation Mountain Primitive Tent Site. Alright. Find a place to hang my hammock.